I grew up in a newspaper business, so my folks had a business and we had a bunch of newspapers, and I love watching the media. And I remember at the beginning of the session, I was watching, and goodness gracious, who would have thought the world was ending, because the DFL was in charge of ag issues, and goodness, looks like things are going to be okay. Chair Wagenius, I was kind of surprised they were giving her such a hard time. She actually owns a farm, and certainly is not going to do anything that would go against that. And Chair Poppy's done a great job. I just kind of looked quick at the bill, and it looks like there's, last session there was $165 million in ag, and it looks like we're up to $190 million. So it looks like they're doing at least pretty well in that area. But that's not really why I got up. I got up to talk about the water issue, and it's not always easy for folks to get up and say, hey, we have a problem. And early in session, Chair Wagenius and Representative Chair Khan, and they had a couple hearings, joint hearings, that they talked about the water issue in the state of Minnesota. And quite honestly, I didn't know that much about it other than what's going on over in our neck of the woods in White Bear Lake. I drove by that lake this morning, and it's amazing. I don't know if you ever get a chance to go over there and see what's going on. It's fairly close to here. It's about 15 miles from here. It's not my district. It's Representative Dean's and Representative Fisher's district. Former Carol McFarland was up there. And it's a beautiful lake, and it's kind of, they named a city after it and the whole deal. But if you go there, you'd be just shocked to see the docks. The docks are, they're just like 100 yards. And just think about it. We're talking about having a governor's fishing, and a couple years ago, Palenti had his fishing opener out in White Bear Lake. And I don't even know if you could do that now with what's going on there. It's just gone away that fast. So I really give a lot of credit to Chair Wagenius and Chair Khan, and you're going to see some of the stuff in Chair Khan's bill on Saturday. But Chair Wagenius has a lot of stuff in here that is going to take a look at that. Clearly we have a problem in this lake, but statewide, one of the things that shocked me, now I'm not a farmer, but look at me, I love to eat, but there's one of the things that came out, it said that the soils are the driest in the state of Minnesota that they've ever been in the history of our state. It doesn't look like that today when you look outside, but when you think about it, that's scary. And I'm scared. And when you think about it, I love this state as much as any of us in here, and I clearly enjoy water sports, fishing and water skiing and kayaking. Maybe not as much as Representative Norton, who's an expert with kayaking, but it's something that I love and interested in doing more of. But we need to look at this resource and think about what it means. Clearly when you think about Minnesota, it's lakes and it's water, and we need to protect that, and this bill goes a long way to doing that. And so hats off to Chair Wagenius and her team for doing that, and I think it's a very good bill, and I hope folks are able to support it.